song and dance it for a while. We go through another kill the tentacle phase. It's just us killing him during weakness phase. So, anyways, I can talk all night. Wake you guys up. I'll just call things as we're moving. So range, in phase 2, try to make sure you're targeting the tentacles that are furthest away from the group. But again, try to stay on the good half of the room. We don't want you to be near the door in phase 2 because you can spawn a giant tentacle out there where nobody can hit it very fast. So melee, melees with marks. If you're confused on where you'll be going, please let me know. Groups, look at your melee mark. Key off of them. That's where your positioning is. You're making that lovely little 5-point off of where the melee stands. So, Saint Taint, Asora, you here? Yeah, as Light's saying, that's why we're staying on one side of the room in phase 2, just to keep the tentacle spawn where we want it. Is Saint Taint here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Cool. We are ready, Aruganon.
Alright. I'll put a pull timer up.
Ten yards.
5,
Like, no matter what you're doing,
4,
if you can't get in a good spot, just don't be near people.
1.
Wait. Group 1 and 2 go in. Group 3 and 4 go in. Group 5 and 6. Group 7 and 8.
Alright, a little less than 10 yards there.
Try not to run into people, guys. Keep your distance. Tentacles spawning. Or, sorry, let's just call it tentacles.
Maleficent's
Gore,
10 yards away from everyone.
Gore, you should not be in there. You do not have a mark. There it is, I-beam. Get away from where he's looking. Get away from where he's looking. It's moving clockwise. Kill the eye tentacles, move clockwise, 180 degrees. Five seconds, it's ending. Make sure you're in position by the time this is up in 2, 3. Here we go. You should be on the opposite side of where you started. 3 seconds, 2, 1. Glare's ending. Make sure you have 10 yards, please. Eye tentacle spawning. They take priority. Dark glare in 6 seconds. Look at where he's looking. Look at where he's looking. Do not be where he's looking right now. Dark glare. Moving counterclockwise. Kill the eyes. Got tentacles.
Misha's down.
Remember, you could be DPSing the boss, just don't be in front of him. We're moving 180 degrees, so you're going to be back to where you originally were when we came in the room, and since we've went 360 degrees now. Dark glare's ending in 3 seconds. Look at your positioning, be 10 yards, ending now. Eye tentacles, 4 seconds. Eye tentacles. the little eye tentacles will spawn in the same spot every time, as you've noticed. So trying to be standing where they spawn, otherwise they punch you back.
It's not ready yet.
Dark glare in 6 seconds. Look at where the eyeball's looking. Look at where he's looking. Do not be there. Dark glare. It's clockwise. So move 180 degrees. Let's kill the eye tentacles. Alright, we've lost half the raid. Go ahead and wipe it up. So to stop healing, do bad things. The faster we wipe, the faster we can get back. So you can eat the giant red beam if you want. Yep. It's a lovely way to go.
Stack.
Just stop healing. Yep, stack up. Chain the lovely eye beam. Yeah. Nice pile of death. So there's no wipe protection on us, so just run back, take the same teleport, same song and dance.
Yeah, so when we run in, make sure you guys are away from me. If you're chaining off me, you're going to chain off everybody else.
Yeah, Rugadon's going to take the first couple. Like, I think around the 4th beam, he's going to start looking at other people. So just, again, try to keep your distance. Like, hug the wall as you run in if you're ranged and all that. And again, melee, if you do not have an icon on your head, you're not to be on the eye. I know it sucks, but just hang back. Help kill the claws and other shit that spawn. But 10 yards is the key here. People surviving is the key.
Yep. It goes pretty quick once y'all get the pattern down. Literally rinse, repeat for what, like 7 minutes?
He was at 45%, so I mean that's not bad, right?
I mean, that's phase 1.
Or
We
phase
just need
1.
everyone to stop dying.
Phase 2 is gonna go back up to 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. The eyeball dies. That's the end of phase 1. Ideally, we get them down in like 2 eye beam, the big red beam phases. But it's not necessarily a DPS race. It's a survive please race. As you saw, there's not a lot of damage if we're doing our job right.
Yep, it's strictly a positioning fight, phase 1. Pretty much phase 2 also. As long as y'all are killing what you need to be killing, it'll die. It
And
goes
by the
surprisingly
way-
well, so once y'all get down what you're supposed to do, you'll notice that we'll go from like 50%. We probably hit like phase 2 next attempt. It'll die pretty quick.
In phase 2, again, like, it's just a matter of how many weakness phases we have to go through. The more dead DPS, the longer it's going to take. It's not impossible. I think Priestley's going to need a summon.
Yep, I'll hand out at the start.
So whose job is it to take out the little eyes again? Everyone's?
Whoever's standing next to it, mainly the ranged. Because you shouldn't be moving around as melee too much.
So you just okay, so the symbol stayed at the eye.
Yeah, we don't want the symbols moving, just for the sake of the 10 yards.
Mm-hmm.
So if
When he's
you're...
doing his big...
Making a special
Come on.
purchase?
No, so yeah, if you're not a melee with a symbol in your head, then yeah, you're free to kill anything. The priority is always going to be the eye ones. But then, yeah, help kill the melee ones. Ideally, no one's having to run too much, because we don't want to displace anybody.
Yeah, just remember, so when he's doing his big red eye, you can interrupt and kick and punch and whatever the small eye so that people don't get slowed and get eaten by the red beam.
Yep.
Well, I just wanted to be aware of the little eyes that were like targeting with their little beam thing, so I didn't have to turn around to hit it.
No, because
If I didn't have to.
there's going to be 1 or 2 melee in each group that can help kill the other eyes, the little tentacles.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. To be more assured of.
Yep. The most important thing is to stay spread out.
Yep, and you know, range, just play it smart. If you see 2 melee running for the eyeball you have targeted, or the tentacle, just pick one that nobody's standing at. just try to cast smart, you know, or shoot smart. But yeah, you can pre-pot Shadow Protection for the little eye tentacles. You can pre-pot Nature for the big eye beam from Cthulhu. Like we got a few people outside.
Yep, we're good outside.
That's one of those things where like we could have kept going and pushed it in phase 2, but it's pointless going into it with half the raid dead. I just wanted people to see it. You know, if a wipe is called, we're just gonna wipe it up as fast as we can. Get your buffs going as you can. I know we're missing a few, but if you can do the, you know, save as much time as you can so we can get as many pulls as we can. Priest is alive. It's like honestly, phase 2 feels less stressful once you get into it with most of the raid alive.
In my experience, at least previously, once you get the mechanics down, it's a very boring fight, to be honest.
Correct.
So long.
Aren't
Yep.
most fights that way?
Some could be a little bit
Yeah,
more
some are-
exciting.
Yeah, some are fun. This is just, yeah, it's boring. You do so little for so long.
It's kind of like Twin M's. Like you'll notice, like once you get the pattern down, like you go from like 70% down to like 0 within 2 attempts. It's pretty impressive. Same thing with this fight.
Yeah, if you die, you cannot re-enter the instance during a boss fight. It'll just res you and do nothing.
I don't remember Natch having that many super exciting fights, to be honest. Like Safety Dance was pretty fun.
I remember
Like-
you have to be present in the raid to get to qualify for boss loot. So if it looks like we're gonna kill him, do not release, otherwise you will not get loot.
Thaddeus is just about keeping the charges separated, which is fun if you have somebody with the positive charge running into the negative. I mean, that's fun. At least you get quick wipes and Natch.
Are we going? What's going on?
I think
Waiting
there's
on
something
priest.
We don't
priest.
have our priest.
Oh. Well, I know we were just getting off topic, so I'm like, can we go?
Natch is fun, but it's very I don't know. I wouldn't say there's too many extremely difficult fights compared to retail, I guess, today. Like the mechanics in retail are so much harder than what you find in any classic raid.
You also have to coordinate with less than 40 people, so there's trade-offs.
I mean, I couldn't imagine getting 40 people to play soccer like you have to do in Nihilotha.
Oh my gosh. Have you done that fight on Mythic?
Yes, where you have to get like everybody besides 2 people to play soccer.
Yeah. When everyone does it right, though, it's pretty easy.
I mean, that's the case with every fight.
Alright, folks should be teleporting here soon.
True.
I look forward to BC where we get Kel'Thas and Vosh before any nerfs and stuff. Those will be a blast. Archimonde. Well, Muru was pretty much unkillable before nerfs, so
Alright, folks are here. Make sure we're getting buffs on who we're missing.
I was pretty sad they didn't release unnerfed Cthulhu.
I heard unnerfed Cthulhu was actually impossible to kill.
I thought a Korean guild downed it, or Chinese guild or something.
So just reiterating, the
No,
melee
yeah,
who
they're
are
on-
the melee who are marked, you're staying in on the eye. Otherwise, everyone else, you're pretty much free to kill everything else because we need to kill all the tentacles that spawn. But, you know, the focus is getting that eye down, or the boss, because, you know, that's just longer we're going to spend in phase 1. So if you have extra melee in your group and they're helping killing the stuff, range, feel free to focus the eye. We just got to make sure the tentacles don't stay alive long enough to kill anyone. Remember, key off your little melee guy, so you know your positioning. Just waiting on a few more forts from our solo priest.
So Star's going to run in first. Make sure you give me a couple, at least 10 yards, or you're going to chain it off the rest of the raid.
Yeah, we had a lot of people just follow you last time.
Yep,
Make sure you're watching your range 10.
Yeah, pro tip, he's running in first because he's going to eat a couple beams, so don't follow him.
Yep, I also have a lot more nature resist than the rest of y'all. So I will live and you will all die.
Jeez, thing.
Well, each hop it doubles. So yeah.
Even more so, I will live and everyone else will die.
Paladin bubble.
So you're gonna solo the boss for us? Thanks.
I wish.
Do we have core mag? I'm just waiting on priest who loves mana. Member Star's gonna run in, then it'll be groups 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just listen. Priestley's good. On you, Rugadon.
Alright, full timer up.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Groups 1 and 2. Stay away from Star. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's not.
10 yards.
Bowie, you're in my space.
Yeah, you were fine, Bobby.
You
Yeah,
don't
go
need
back
to.
there.
You don't need to move.
Yep, you're good.
That's
Dark Lair,
Bailey.
look at where the boss is looking. Look at where he's looking. Do not be there. Kill little tentacles. Going clockwise. Remember, we're going about 180 degrees by the time that giant laser ends. So you'll be on the opposite side of where you were. High tentacles are still alive. Come on, guys, kill them. Dark Lair's ending in 5 seconds. Watch your spacing, 10 yards. Let's clean up these claws. 10 yards now. New eye tentacles. Dark glare in 4 seconds. Look at where the eyeball's looking. Do not be where he's looking. Kill eye tentacles. Moving counterclockwise the beam. Moving 180 degrees. You'll be back to where you were when we ran in initially. You can be DPSing the boss right now, so yes, just don't be in the eye beam. Or glare, whatever.
Unless you're an unmarked melee, right?
Yes, glare's ending. 10 yards, 10 yards. Kill the eye tentacle. Lock them down. Maintain your 10 yards, guys.
Yeah, we're crowded over here, guys.
I can't cast that.
Dark glare in 4 seconds. Look at where the eyeball's looking. Look at it. Do not be where the eyeball's looking. Moving counterclockwise. Let's kill these lovely eye tentacles as we're moving. You'll be 180 degrees from where you were. If you're... anyone can hit the eye right now, even if you don't have a mark melee. To clarify, just you have 8 seconds to get back out though. Just make sure you're out before dark glare ends. Dark glare ending in 3 seconds, get out if you're not supposed to be there. And eye tentacles coming soon.
Mishan, can you scoot down just a tad so while we can get in?
Eye tentacles.
We're getting a little tight. You can back up a little bit too if we stay in melee range. That might help too, Bowie.
Mishan's down again.
Execute range.
Please kill the eyes, guys, if you're near an eye. Dark glare, look at where he's looking. Look at where he's looking, move. So, clockwise. We can push the eye while he's doing this, so. Eye tentacle spawning, they take priority. I should be back to where you were when we first ran in, 180 degrees here. Glare's ending in 4 seconds. Watch your spacing, get out if you're not supposed to be there. If the melee mark in your group is dead, you can move in, but otherwise, you know, just play it smart. Stop hitting the eyeball. We're going to kill the eye tentacles first. Focus eye tentacles. Do not push him. Alright, go ahead and push boss. Kill the Eye of Cthulhu. Alright, we're all running back toward the gong, the opposite end of the entrance. A giant tentacle is going to spawn. The tanks get on it. There it is, giant claw. Don't run in melee unless there's a tank in there. And we're killing the giant claw. Don't focus on Cthulhu until he's weakened. We're just cleaning up all the crap in phase 2. You swallowed the priestly love. You can go ahead and leave the stomach since you're healing, I believe. Alright, so here's the point where a giant eye is going to spawn in 5 seconds. So focus the little eyes, but we need to lock down the big eye. We need to interrupt it. Stun it, whatever you can do. Range, kill these eye tentacles and back, please. Get a Curse of Tongues. Oh, you got it. Good job. Good job. So got Eye Tentacles in back range. They take priority for you. Alright, Eye Tentacle spawning and a Giant Claw. Try to be on the good half of the room. Mages and all that, try to kill these Eye Tentacles in the back, please. To your range, try to focus the ones toward the entrance first, because melee can't get to them. No one touched the eye in the back yet. Well, I guess half the DPS did. Never mind. If you're in the stomach, I forgot to mention, I'm sorry, you have to jump, you have to get that middle platform between the two flesh tentacles, you have to go to the middle of it, and it'll push you out, if that wasn't clarified.
DPS don't stay down at all.
When you get 4 to 5 stacks, you probably want to get out unless there's a healer in there.
Okay. And just DPS the tentacles inside until then.
Yeah, that's
Which
what
was
makes
10
him
stacks,
vulnerable.
gore is 8 stacks.
So the last phase, when both tentacles in the stomach dies, what that means is it causes the boss to go into a weakness phase, where I believe he takes, what, 100% damage or whatever? Is that what it is?
It's the only time
In
we're
either
gonna hit
case,
him,
it
yeah.
takes a lot more damage. Right, so he just takes a ton of bonus damage. I believe he has a shield that reduces his damage taken by 90% up until then.
Yeah, it's pretty
So the
ridiculous.
point is, when we kill those two shields, yeah, so when we kill those two tentacles down below, that's when we get to do damage. Ideally, we kill him in 2 of those weakness phases, and it's all over. So you all saw how close we were, right? So we had like 1 tentacle down to like 19%. We could have pretty easily killed, I think, those tentacles in there. Ideally, we should have them down to roughly 50% at that point. So we're about one extra phase away from making it. So it's just a matter of we need to stay spread out in phase 1. Nobody
Stay-
needs to die.
Stay
And
alive.
yep, that's the name of the game on this fight: staying alive.
Correct. The less people alive, the less people helping damage stuff. So the longer stuff stays alive, the more people die. So you've seen phase 2 range. So like what I do as a range person, I go like, you know, halfway up, right? I go halfway to the rooms. I don't want to be responsible for spawning a giant tentacle on the back half near the door. So I go like as close as I can, then I immediately target the eye tentacles that are in the back because melee cannot hit them easily. So mages, warlocks, hunters, try to focus those ones in the back best you can. Melee will try to clean up the ones near the gong. And they'll be locking down the giant eye tentacle as well.
Yeah, melee gotta stay away from that giant eye tentacle until you get a tank on it. So it killed me instantly.
Yeah, the claws are
It'll hit
melee. You
hard.
want tanks on them. I don't know if the eye tentacle's melee. They probably do.
Yeah, the claw or whatever killed me. Hit me for like 6k.
Yeah, but what's going to kill the raid are the small eyes. So that's why they take priority in pretty much any phase that you're in. You just have to play it smart, you know. Go for the ones no one else is going for.
You can stun them, you can interrupt them. That will help save a few people and
Yep.
get a load off the healers, so please do it.
Yeah, Shadowburn, Fire Blast, just ASAP, get them down.
Yep. Phase 1, not all the healers are clumped up to save everybody, so...
Some of the melee died during the, just when you're on the boss, make sure you hold your position and don't trip over other people, because the distance will kill folks.
It's a sexy voice right there.
You like that?
Don't encourage them.
Yep, it's not really a hard fight. Once we get the mechanics down, I think we'll made pretty solid progress. So I mean, just that one attempt, we made what, like 50%, over 50% progress. So
Yeah, it's seeing it. You guys just have to get used to seeing it.
it's a very simple fight.
The faster we get back and buff, the more pulls we can get in.
You can turn off the DBM stuff that changes star, right?
Yeah, I don't think it's that bad.
No, I like it, to be honest.
Like everyone in group 1 knows to look for you.
When having it as star, what happens is it just pops up on everybody else's radar and say, alright, I don't want to be near that guy.
Pretty much. Yeah, DPS will have the boss targeted, but people like healers won't be looking at them necessarily. So targeted target's not going to help them. Remember, you can pre-pot shadow protection potions, danger protection potions, whatever you can to help the healers. Eat a health pot. It's a long fight. Cooldowns will be back up. I'll drop a repair bot after we kill him, or another temp tier, so. So yeah, I can't really pay attention to the stomach too much if I'm doing other stuff, but it looked like you guys are handling it pretty well.
Yeah, one tentacle is dead. Working on the second one.
So if you're a healer, just make sure there's only one healer in the stomach. Like, we don't need two in there by any means. Ideally, we don't keep a healer in there the whole time either. You're just kind of healing people up, hotting them, and getting out.
Somebody's getting targeted by IB, make sure he's above 50% health as well. It's usually the threshold where he kills people.
Priestly love, Romulus. Oh, you're getting mana, okay.
Do we want soulstones on melee at all?
It's kind of a crapshoot of who's gonna die. But yeah, I mean, definitely feel free to toss them out. If you see someone dying a lot, like, you can pick healers because we are a little healing shy tonight, so. Romulus, you ready? And Priestley's mana looks good. On you, Mr. Rugadon.
I'm here.
Yeah, we're ready. On you.
Alright, full timer going up.
Still recharging. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Groups 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8.
Range 10. Sure, and on your star.
Glare 9 tentacles, about 5 seconds. Look at where the eyeball's looking. Look at it. Don't be there. Don't be there now. Kill the eye tentacles. Moving clockwise. That is the opposite of clockwise, guys.
Alright, healers stabilize, please.
The other clockwise.
Yep. So 180 degrees, be on the opposite side where you were initially.
That's a good question.
Yes.
Why has my bar been turning into like just an auto attack?
I don't
My
know.
main
Dark
bar.
Lair's ending. Make sure you're 10 yards apart now, please.
The bud change stances, Gore.
Killing eye tentacles.
That was it, thanks.
Oh, you don't move when you just eat that.
Big heals, everybody.
Eye tentacles take priority. Still see one alive over there, guys.
Tax, can you move left, please?
Dark glare soon. Look at where he's looking now. Look at where he's looking. Don't be there. Eye tentacles spawning. Killing eye tentacles. Moving clockwise. Try to get that eye on the opposite side where the beam is. Thank you. Should be back to where we were initially. Glare's ending in 5 seconds. 10 yards. Watch your yards. Spread out.
There's an empty spy up. Keep going to the left, Kaiser.
Crowded here in the corner.
Killing eye tentacles.
Stay away from me. Big heals on bun beater.
Dark glare. Look at where he's looking. Look at where he's looking. Don't be there.
Alright.
Going clockwise. Killing eye tentacles.
Healers, stop moving and heal.
Oops, nice slow beam. Plenty of times. Don't be near in case something spawns. Still got an eye tentacle up.
If you're killing an eye tentacle, make sure to interrupt it and stuff, because it's killing someone.
Terrace, is your battle res up?
Dark glare's ending soon. 10 yards. 10 yards.
No.
Terrace is down.
Eye tentacles coming in about 3 seconds. There's plenty of room. There's a lot of people dead. So spread out. Eye tentacles. Alright, we've lost too many. Go ahead and just hug the eyeball. Just wipe it up, please.
No more healers.
I know he was dead. I was asking so if I battle resed him, that was another healer, so he could better res somebody else.
Go hug the
Gotcha.
melee.
Oh, it's alright. Understand now.
So phase 1 is all about control.
Jump in the beam.
It's not about damaging the ads or the boss. You need to be on the ads. If there's ads up, you need to be killing the ads.
He's just not killing the S6. There you go.
Yeah, and a lot of people are like dying during the intermission because healers are running around, and eye tentacles are spawning and killing people, and healers are just not casting anything.
Yep, you literally, for the intermission there, he will only rotate a total of 180 degrees. So if you run to your complete opposite position, you should only have to move like maybe 30 degrees further, if that. And he will not cast his chain lightning during that time. So there's no need to stay 100% spread out during his eye beam.
So for anyone who's used to clicking on mobs, this guy is a giant eyeball in the middle of the room, right? So tap targeting is kind of your friend here, as far as trying to actually target the damn thing, or you can use a macro, if that's your difficulty. So don't rely on clicking in this fight. Or tap targeting is going to focus on what's in front of your tune, or in front of where you're looking in the game. Or, well, your view box, I should say.
Alright, broken.
But yeah, like you do not immediately have to run. Like if there's a eye tentacle right where the beam is, range, just kill it real quick. Don't be close to the beam, but you know, you can have plenty of range on it and stand there and kill stuff for a while.
It's a slow beam, so take your time.
Again, you don't want to be super close to it because something can spawn on you and punch you into it. We understand that.
Say the fight gets a lot easier with less people.
Again, you want to be like in your group area, right? But I mean, it's not the end of the world, right? If you're on the outer skirts of your group, just, you know, back up. If people in the middle need more room, give them more room. Like, they might be stuck because there's too many people close to them. So if you have like 180 degrees with no one near you, just scoot back a little more. You know, do what you can to help keep that 10 yards.
Or is it?
You drop it? You want me to drop?
Interesting. I don't have it. I'm just saying to remind you to drop one.
Okay.
We only got one more attempt, right?
Yeah, but some people are broken, so.
Yeah, I mean, we do have Bud Trio up too.
No, I think we need to focus on this right now.
Repair while it's down. Click it if you need it, please. Get the buffs going as people appear.
That's still recharging.
Okay, I'm out of Thorn Root. I need druids to cover odd groups, please.
I got it.
Again, it's a long fight, you know, below any cooldowns that are going to be up for phase 2. Like, we want to get to phase 2 as fast as we can, you know, pop what you got. If we had heroism, we would probably blow it in phase 1, but we don't, so.
So just to summarize, the most important things in phase 1 is stay spread and kill the eyes. The most important thing.
I would say watch your spacing, because if you move too far, the melee around the boss, if you move too far in one direction, you're going to crunch the other people up around you.
Yeah, like, zoom, like, I don't know how people play it, make sure you zoom down enough to realize the other icons around you and such. Try to take that into account, call it out if need be in Discord, but try to move, you know, organically. They can get crowded during the giant red laser, that's fine. You know, he's not gonna green laser you during that time, but make sure we're spread back out. Then you're... But yeah, every giant eye laser red beam is 180 degrees. That doesn't change for anyone, melee, range, whoever. We're moving as a group 180 degrees.
Don't forget your auras, paladins.
We got Azursa. Waiting on some priestly love mana.
It's not ready yet.
Alright, looking good enough. We're good on.
All right, full timer up.
5, 4, 3,
Tank
2,
is running in.
1.
Groups 1 and 2. 3 and 4. 5 and 6. 7 and 8. 10 yards. Distance matters more than where you actually are, so if you need to stray from your group a little, that's fine.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Everybody above 50.
Dark Glare soon, look at where he's looking. Look at the eyeball, don't be there. Killing eye tentacles. Rotating clockwise.
Please remember to interrupt.
Healers pause and heal.
To be 180 degrees from where you were initially. "10 yards, got about 3 seconds, make sure you're spread out."
Go
Eye
where you need to
tentacles.
move.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Icons are crowded. People need to move left or
Ball where you can move my
Yeah.
way.
Light step, you can go in, replace moon.
Ball where you come to the right.
nah. There's no room.
Okay, never mind.
We got lots. Tax can move left. There we go. Light, you can move in between.
Dark
Tax,
Glare soon,
between
look at
X
where
and
the eyeball's
diamond.
looking. Look at where he's looking, don't be there.
I can't cast that yet.
Eye tentacles, moving counterclockwise.
Pause and heal.
Should be back where we started, more or less.
It's too far away.
Our foes.
Melee, watch yourselves. Zoom out if you need to, 10 yards. 3 seconds, make sure 10 yards, spread out.
It's not ready yet. I can't drink anymore yet.
Eye tentacles
Or you need to
coming.
back out.
Corey, you should not be in there right now. Dark Glare soon, look at where he's looking. Don't be there.
Our healers pause and heal.
Counterclockwise. Killing eye tentacles. $180.
Bubble Saint.
Three seconds, make sure you're 10 yards apart, spread them. Eye tentacles coming soon. Focus eye tentacles, please. Let's push the Eye of Cthulhu.
Can we get a battle res on Tickle?
Try to clean up these claw tentacles. Alright, we're moving toward the gongs.
Thank you.
Giant
Under
claw.
range, get ready to run.
Tanks pick it up. Alright, so try to be toward the door, but not like that half of the room range. Tentacles are spawning soon. The giant eye, make sure we're locking that down melee. We gotta kill the little ones. Get a curse of the tongues on it if there's not one. It's picking people off.
Yeah, healers need to spread out a little bit
Stun
more.
them. If the paladins want to rotate hammers on it and all that, you can. Get ready. Eye tentacle soon. No one should be near the door. Killing eye tentacles. Killing the big one once the little ones are down.
If anyone's got mana, can we try and get a heal? Please. Thank you.
5 seconds for more tentacle.
Dax, you need to leave.
Here we go. Giant eye. Stun it. Lock it down. It's all the way up on the gongs. If you see no one there, go up there. We don't want any of these eye beams getting off. Let's get a curse of tongues on the warlocks. Nice stuns. One flesh tentacle is about dead. Finish that one off. New spawns now. Killing eye tentacles. Mages, you can counterspell the big eye and such, so.
Tanks seem to be on.
Ace and A, you have a lot of stacks. You probably want to leave.
Tanks seem to be on giant claws ASAP.
Big eye.
Beware.
Ah, you push the flesh. Kill this giant eye tentacle and all the other ones first. That's a weakness phase. See how he's purple right now? Ideally, we don't want to do that when stuff's spawning. Finish the giant eye tentacle, please. I see people hitting the boss that should not be.
There's nobody on the eye right now.
Alright, get on Cthulhu. Melee, the side near the entrance is his back. Weakness phase ending. Make sure you're on the side with the gongs for the spawns. Don't be near the entrance. Alright, big tentacle. So yeah, that's the entire fight. Nothing else changes. He doesn't enrage, he doesn't do anything different. It's just a matter of getting him down in 2 to 3 weakness phases, ideally.
Yep, not a hard fight.
Alright, Giant Eye, just everybody group together. Let's wipe it. We've lost too many. Just die real quick, and I believe we're gonna go for Bug Trio real quick. So release, run back in, and we're going to Bug Trio. So do not teleport, essentially. Yeah, solid progress. You've seen the entire fight, so, review what you need to. Pick up on what you need to do for your part in this fight, and we'll get it down. We can start doing a little more assignments, like for stuns for the giant eye and all that.
FYI, Paladin's bubble does not work inside Kasun's stomach.
It's got that good acid.
Yeah. Tried bubbling his stacks. I saw his stacks didn't go away, and it ended up killing me.
It's that old god stomach acid.
As a warlock, I love going in there. Yes, dot everything, kill it all. I love when he sends all the tanks and healers in. It's like, no.
Yeah, but we saw the whole fight. Just need to dance a little bit better.
Yep, not a hard fight.
Come on, armaments.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Oh, I
We
get
got the
the
we got the
clam
axe,
dip.
axe back to back.
You can't see it, but we bag in your face.
Can't believe I died jumping off that ledge there.
Cause you're. Now you're a
you're
night
weak.
elf. I don't know why you failed us.
It's a pretty
Damn.
far
You're not
jump.
a rogue.
I would have our DPS come with Sir Nature here next week as well. Seems like a lot of accidents are happening there.
We really don't want to gimp the DPS too much, but yeah, we were light heal, so I mean, it would have helped.
I mean,
no one's upset or anything. We really are going to be able to get them next week as long as we come prepared and we focus that we're going to get Cthulhu on Tuesday or Friday. I mean, as long as no one dies phase 1, we've got that in the bag. It's
The
not
guild,
that difficult.
yeah, the guild has spent a collective like 90 minutes on this boss, so it's just progression, people getting used to it.
well, we spent 1 or 2 attempts before.
1 attempt, I believe.
Truly not that hard of a fight, though. Literally just killed the eyes. I actually think most DPS are probably dying to the shadow damage.
Yeah, the little tentacles ideally are not alive as long as I'm seeing, but we'll get there. Like being too short is like having 2 dead DPS, you know.
Alright. Big difference in last week. We do not have Bianca to give us Fear Ward.
Are we doing Kree last? Then it shouldn't matter too much.
I thought it was Yao's last now.
It
Don't-
is.
Yeah, I don't know who it is this week.
It should
We're
be
killing-
Yao's.
It's Yao's last.
We're killing Kree first, Vem second, Yao's last.
Alright, just tanks, make sure we're separating them really far so the raids aren't getting feared, please.
Please move out of, like when he calls, says 5 seconds on fear, just move away from Yaj.
I think everybody's here, make sure buffs are going out.
Terrace, do you have any wild thorn root?
Is Terrace tanking or healing for this one?
Should be back to tanking.
Okay, so for this we'll have Terrace playing around with the X. We'll have Cormag and Bunbeater on square. The way I suggest tanking square is that you want to run in with your Death Wish up so you can't get feared. And then before the fear cooldown's up, you want to try to switch to Berserker stance and pop your Berserker Rage. I suggest that Bunbeater stay in the raid instead of near the boss. At least stay 30 yards away so you do not ever get feared. So if Cormag does get feared, you can pick up square before square picks off some healers. I'll be picking up Skull. Can we also have, I think we probably need 2 mages on square, right, for interrupts?
We can, yes.
Yeah, because if square is not getting interrupted, Skull's going to keep getting healed, so we probably want to have 2 mages alternating their counter spell on square.
Alright, I'll be on square if another mage would like to join me.
Tara will join you.
Cool.
Yeah, so I would just alternate. So that we can go whoosh Tara, because I think that the cooldown on the heal is like 12 seconds. And I believe counter spell is like 24 seconds.
Close. 30.
Well, hopefully that 3-second or 6-second difference or whatever doesn't make or break the fight here. I don't think it will.
First, Squish.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll try to watch for the first one.
You know I'm gonna do it anyway.
Big thing's killing Skull for the poison. Once he's down, we can have a few rogues split off and help kick a square. Tanks, you know where you're going with your bosses.
Square should be off to the left. X kind of just in the middle there. He'll run all over the place. Skull's going to be tanked pretty much where he is. Yep. The important thing is just to nuke Skull. Make sure no heals go off. After Skull dies, I'll go over and help with Square.
Heals, we need a good mix of dispels and healing, so just alternate.
Alright, we're ready enough on you tanks.
Alright, full timer going up.
Raid, just try to stay away from the blue one. It's that simple, try not to get feared, we will not die then.
3, 2, 1.
Potential fear in 3 seconds.
Hello, us at healers.
It's too far away.
Big heals. Keep Cormac alive.
I got that interrupt fear in 2 seconds.
Squares loose.
Nuking Kree, Fear soon. Get that heal. Fear. Alright, if you're still alive, you can run out of the room. We've lost too much DPS.
Gotta have way more people help him dispel. No Hills at 28.
Aw, son of a bitch, right at the door.
You have some shit luck with that.
If we try to separate the bosses more.
Yeah, I was slow getting in on Kree because the blue one wasn't getting pulled out.
Sounds like Terrace really wants the Regalia. I do swear that this boss does drop armaments and Regalias more than any other boss in this raid.
Didn't we see 2-in-1 raid though?
Yeah.
About those.
Yeah, we saw an armament off Twin Imps and Budtria last week.
Rankins, I believe.
But I thought it was Budtria, or I could have sworn it was Twin Imps.
Yeah, it's Twin Imps and one of the other ones that drops Regalia.
I saw that today, Twoosh. I was laughing for a good couple minutes. They actually took a whole bunch of I think they took 2 cooking pots in there to Yellowstone, which is pretty bizarre.
Sulfur chickens, bro.
I feel like they just wanted to be on the news, to be honest. Because who other than the Hound brings 2 chickens into Yellowstone National Park to cook them?
Oh man. Boil them, smash them, stick them in a stew.
Oh, bro, I said America wrong. This is America.
Randy Marsh style.
Yeah. America, brother. It has to be from Florida.
I was about to say, was that the Florida man one? Florida man robbed a Wendy's with an alligator in tow.
Hope you're here. You're about to lose yourself.
Yep. Just so everybody knows, this will be our last go. Make sure you give it all you got.
And then some.
Yes.
110%. Yep, that's true. I'm probably just getting on my mage and hoping to find a BRD group after this.
A bird.
Yep.
Think of all the mage gear you could have won tonight.
I know, it kind of makes me sad.
Yep.
Let's see, are we ready?
Wait on mana. Wait, one priest. See all the gear my second mage got from just tagging along in BWL.
Next week, that mage gem, mind witnessing gem, probably going to DE. Gonna make me sad.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Kawoosh waited so long
No, I
for
think
it to drop.
Dandy
Now it's
still
just
needs
dropping
it.
all the time, right?
I'm fine with that. Thome score. Alright, we're not waiting. We're ready on you tanks. Pre-pot if you're gonna.
Alright, full timer up. Let's make sure we all get in there roughly the same
4,
time.
3, 2, 1.
Potential fear in about 3 seconds.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer. That's
Interrupted.
still recharging.
Potential fear in about 2 seconds. Melee, get away from Lord Kree. Got a pool of death.
Wonderful. Do we have a battle res?
Not on me.
Focusing.
Make sure you...
Last time.
Fear coming.
Interrupted.
Alright, we need mages on to stay on square then, please.
Guys are moving. Got it.
Interrupted. Try to get square within the raid.
If you're on 2,
Yeah, you guys gotta keep square further away.
I don't know why he came to me.
just like
Interrupt.
That's still recharging.
Still on cooldown. Fear coming.
Interrupt.
Got it.
Cut off
Feared.
again. It's on Vitrissa.
If we can't move the blue one, then let's move the skull. Interrupted. Fear coming soon. Probably a heal soon. There it is.
Feared.
I try and keep Skull in the cubby there.
It's okay, he's moving skull away. Fear coming soon.
Yeah, we need a tank to stay with the
Interrupted.
raid away. Keep Kaiser up.
Good job, he's away from us. Fear coming. Heal. Interrupt, thank you. If square's
on
on you,
Cat.
try to get it away. Should be a heal, there it is. Good job.
Got it.
Fear in about 3 seconds. Interrupted. Next one's on you, melee. Good
Got it.
job.
Alright, Warriors pop Berserker Rage. Fear's coming.
Fear coming.
Good job. Just one boss left. Keep it interrupted. Interrupt.
It's not working. My mana is low.
Fear coming. Goodbye, cruel world. Heal soon. Fear in 3 seconds. Gonna be a heal soon. There it is. It got off.
Make sure you keep core mage up. Use your last turn. Keep Kaiser up.
Fear soon.
Or some Pally needs to bubble here.
Healing.
Interrupt.
I know it sucks mages, you can outrange the fear though, if you need to for counterspell. Fear coming.
Berserker Rage.
Core Mag is
left.
Alright, kill the ads, please.
Could have got an armament or regalia off that.
Nah.
Nope.
Alright, make sure you stay in raid until raid end has been taken by terrorists.
nice Druid Helm.
Looks like raid end was taken. Yep, so if you don't need loot, feel free to drop and enjoy the rest of your Friday.
Alright, fellas, let's res the dead so we can get this done quick.
Looks like flasks at helm to me.
Do it.
No, shut up. Shut up.
Looks like lots of crap loot.
Oh, that's not even good flasks at helm. Because that's
Isn't
for
that Warlock
lock tank.
prio?
Yeah.
Yeah, prio
Lock tank.
So there's Orisa, Vitressa. Psalms.